In here with drpremed.com, wanted to talk to everybody about personal statement writing. I've actually been working with a couple students who have been telling me they're having a lot of trouble coming up with writing a personal statement. It's just something that they say they're just very uncomfortable with. They spend a lot of time working on it, and it's just not coming together how they want it to, and they're becoming very frustrated with the process of putting together a personal statement. And I know this can be very troubling thing to have to go through trying to figure out what are you going to tell a medical school or a college or a residency program about yourself, how you're going to sound unique, really sell yourself to whoever's going to take a look at your personal statement. And I'm actually in the process of applying to residency programs, so I had to recently go and write my own personal statement. And that, as somebody who advises students and writes personal statements for others, well, not write for other, but edit and give recommendations for it, it was very difficult for me to work on my own personal statement. I was just thinking to myself, wow, if I'm having this much trouble with my own personal statement, I can only imagine what students are going through who haven't really written that many personal statements, or this is actually their first personal statement. Because for me, I was just frustrated. I'm like, I know what I want to tell the AdComs, I know I want to tell the program directors, but it's just not coming together how I want it to come together. And what can I do to really make this be a great personal statement that's going to get me in the door and get me to the next level? And so those were the questions and concerns I had. And ultimately, what I decided to do was just take a step back, take a breather, send it out to some people who are very professional and get their feedback. It's always just amazing to see what other people can tell you about your personal statement, even when you think you might be the expert at it, because it's totally different when you're writing about yourself, talking about yourself. And so, in particular, for this pre med student who was just very frustrated with the process and she just wasn't making the strides that she wanted to do on her personal statement, and she's been working at it for several weeks now. She's known about it for a couple months and really hasn't progressed to where she wanted to be. She just says that she's not a good writer, tries to write, and things aren't coming together. So, I want to tell you a piece of advice that I told her that you can actually use yourself when you're working on your personal statement, and it's going to make a huge difference in what you're doing. What I told this individual to do is that I said, well, you're having all this trouble writing. You know what you want to say for the most part, but you're just having trouble putting it together, making it sound nice, and everything associated with that. So I said, why don't you try this? Why don't you get a tape recorder or an audio or whatever you need to do, and how about you record yourself talking as you go and make your personal statement? That might take some of the pressure off of you. And once you have that recording, you can go and then transcribe that into an actual written personal statement. So if you're one of the students who hates writing, doesn't know how to get started with your personal statement, here, this is an option or strategy you can do. Just get a tape recorder or just record on your laptop, even on your smartphone, yourself talking about why you want to go to medical school, why you want to be a doctor, what makes you unique, and sell yourself to the schools and the programs that you're applying to. That's going to give you a great leg up, and then you can use that as a starting point to actually then transcribe that, type it into an essay, and then go from there, because that will give you really solid starting blocks. So I think that's a very good strategy for the students who are struggling tremendously with getting started on their personal statement, or who have been working on their personal statement for a while and haven't been making progress. So I encourage you to try this, see what happens with it. I think it's really going to get you to the next level and get you through any humps or setbacks that you've been having that's been holding you back from really putting together an awesome personal statement. And again, this is Jason from Dr. Premed, and good luck to you on writing your personal statement.